wir haben jetzt ja alles geguckt. Hoffe ich. Gehen wir mal wieder raus. Die sind immer noch mit dem Wal dran, die sind immer noch da hinten. Gehen wir mal hier hoch.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay, jetzt haben wir schon mal das zweite Bändchen. Mal hier hoch. Ich hoffe, es ist hell genug.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Auf diesem Post, wenn man das dritte Wort direkt mitlesen will. Auf diesem Foto posiert ein Mann, der Captain Fitzroy ähnlich sieht. Auf der Brücke eines Schiffs. Er hat ein Holzbein.
What a macabre souvenir.
Das ist dann wohl das Holzbein. Warum man sowas aufhebt, weiß ich auch nicht. Man muss auch nicht alles verstehen.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, die Abmachung ist klar. Halte deine Leute im Zaun. Du kannst es dir nicht leisten, uns zu provozieren. Du musst nicht antworten. Gib dem Überbringer einfach deine Zahlung. Die NPCs meistens nie was sagen, wenn man hier so einfach mal das erstmal lootet.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Ah, hier.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Nur noch wenige Daten sind lesbar. 1890, 1907 und ein Teil eines anderen Datums. Der Rest des Dokuments wurde geschwärzt. Warum würde jemand diese Information verbergen wollen? Mal reinzoomen, nee, ne? Und weg ist er. Ein Punkt, den wollen wir noch nicht aufgeben. Die Bewohner bezeichnen den letzten Fang ihres Walfänger als den wundersamen Fang, obwohl 1847 die Wale bereits aus dem Gebiet des Walfänger von Darkwater verschwunden waren, machte die Besetzung von Skylar einen gewaltigen, monströsen Fang, der die Insel vor dem Hungersnot bewahrte. Sie feiern diesen Fang noch immer und ein Zeitungsausschnitt hängt noch immer in der Bar. Es ist seltsam, dass diese Erinnerung so lebendig ist, als würde sie von den Überlebenden aufrechterhalten werden. Okay. Wo wollte der sich mit treffen? Oben? Nö. Okay. Oh, hier.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Das habe ich schon.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha, indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Wo erreicht hat?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Habe ich schon.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Jetzt, genau, das war das alles.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I don't have time to play guessing games. I'm investigating the death of a whole family.
You're right. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front.
Also dieses
You
kleine
can't miss
Ding
it.
da.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
James Fitzroy ist der Captain der Charybdis, dem einzigen Schiff zwischen Darkwater und Boston. Er befindet sich meist im Büro des Hafenmeisters, wo ihm nichts entgeht, was auf der Insel vor sich geht. Die Einwohner von Darkwater respektieren ihn, die Schmuggler verachten ihn. Er bot mir seine Hilfe bei meinen Ermittlungen an. Hier habe ich immer noch nur einen Punkt, gell? Ich habe 2. Aber die will ich noch nicht ausgeben. Okay, der Wal ist jetzt weg.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Get it.
So, wir schauen uns natürlich erstmal um.
There. Hello, old friend.
Muss also noch irgendwo was sein? Sehe ich das richtig da? Kate weiß von den Diebstählen aus ihrem Alkoholvorrat. Sie wird bald herausfinden, wer es war, und dann will ich nicht in seiner Haut stecken.
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor.
Wie mache ich denn das? Kleinen Moment. Ah. Cool, gut zu wissen.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Beschützt der Schutzpatron der Wale und Walfänger noch immer die Seeleute von Darkwater? Offensichtlich gab es vor dem heiligen Brendan andere Götter, und deren Verehrer scheinen den Glauben nicht zu teilen. Die Einheimischen huldigen noch immer dem alten Heiligen, aber die Statue wurde von einem anderen Kult entstellt. Ich kann nicht mehr lesen. Diese Flasche ist Teil einer Ladung, die von Cat, der Anführerin der Schmugglerbande, gestohlen wurde. Die perfekte Möglichkeit, die Wache am Eingang des Lagerhaus unter Druck zu setzen. Warum steht das da? Das habe ich gar nicht gesehen. Okay, das hatten wir eben schon alles vorgelesen. So. Ich würde eigentlich schon gerne die 2 Punkte ausgeben, aber es lohnt sich noch nirgendwo irgendwie anzufangen, weil ich noch nicht weiß, was. Das ist neu, gell? Ja. Ich habe nichts aus Fitzroys Unterlagen erfahren, aber sie bestätigen, was ich seit Boston vermutet hatte. Das Lagerhaus auf der Versandadresse von Sarah Hawkins gehört den Hawkins. Es befindet sich bei den Docks. Ich muss einen Weg hineinfinden. Okay. Das ist der Nachteil, wenn man vorher schon alles sucht. Ich habe immer Angst, irgendwas zu verpassen. Ich meine, ich verpasse wahrscheinlich sowieso schon genug. Springen? Nö. Nö.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
Was?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Klingt nicht sehr voll.
Come on, you can tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site, and we let no one enter her property.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Ach du Jemini.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
What will Kat say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a... So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins warehouse.
That's all. Go on, then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
So kann man also auch rein. Okay. Will aber alles mitnehmen.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Hätte klappen können.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
So, gucken wir noch, was hier hinten ist. Ich finde mir noch irgendwas Hilfreiches.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Ich will da rein.